M0FXP Digital Ham Radio Diary. Welcome. M0FXP, welcome to my channel. Quick one on the FT2D firmware. Now you do need the SCU19 cable. The new cable is the SCU55 if you're going to be using this in PDN mode and you need it to program it. So go to the bottom here and click Wires Exportable Node Station Function and click it and download that zip, and you'll end up with a file that looks like this. Okay, let's double click it. Double click again, and the actual firmware is upgradable for the main and the sub band. So let's just do one at a time. We'll do the main, but the process is exactly the same apart from you flick the switch the other way. So if you double click main, and you know there's a whole long-winded way of reading all this. I'm just showing you a quick version. You've got a driver here, but anyway, it does it all for you. So double click FT2 main, click yes. And then click here, USB driver. Click that, and it will do it for you. I might as well just do it now because I haven't actually got the FT2D yet. But you can see now it just quickly adds the driver that you need, and it doesn't take long at all. So once you've done that, I'll just stay live on this. Hopefully, it won't be forever. And the FT2D, it's been out for a few years, but it's actually the functionality: GPS, APRS, dual band, C4FM. You can use PDN mode. It does everything that your FT3, FT5 will do, FTM 300, and you hold it in your hand, and it's got group mode. You can hit the X button if you want to use it with a hotspot, or you can use it in PDN mode. So this is taking ages now. I thought it'd be a lot quicker. Right, once the driver's installed, switch the device you want to update to program writing mode. So if we're going to be doing the main, you go click it up. If it's the sub, go down. It's a little black switch that's behind. See it here? Just see if I can make it a bit bigger, but it's behind this connector here. It's a little tiny black switch. I use a toothpick. Okay, after switching, connect the device to your computer using a USB cable. So that's the SCU19, 55 or 57 kit. Click next. We've done the driver already. You can do it again if you want, and then click update. Now it says, number one, remove the battery pack from the transceiver. So take off the battery, remove the data terminal cover. So that's just the rubber thing on the side here. On the right side of the transceiver, change the program switch, the data terminal to CPU mode. So it's up again for main, down for sub. It's repeating it. Connect the power supply to here using the PC, using the supplied cable. Connect the AC adapter to the transceiver to the power supply. Just said that. After the preparation procedure above, click OK. Now at this point you need to have powered the actual, turn on the power that you've plugged in here to the DC. And if I haven't got the radio, it would, if you've done it correctly, the new firmware will appear here for the main or the sub. Depends which program you've opened, because if you go here, look, I just double click, you've got two programs, and there's the sub one there. Double click that. So if you click sub, it's exactly the same procedure, but you've got it for the sub. So when you go next, just like we just did, click update, same procedure, click OK. It will then be looking for the sub, the sub firmware, and it will load it on, and it loads it in seconds. So I hope this helps you update your firmware on your FT2D. And we've got an instruction manuals available. Make sure you read the instruction manuals from YAESU thoroughly before you attempt any of this, because you don't want any problems. 7.3, bye for now.